So we're gonna roll right into your video. Hi, Aquarius. As soon as I sat down, I started like meditating on your sign. I literally heard I've made some mistakes. Now, is that coming from you, another person? I don't know. But and then a card flipped out as soon as I thought about that, so that's why I hit record. And your card that flew out is Shadow. So we are looking at ourselves. All right, and this is definitely our shadow side. So it's the parts of ourself that, are a little bit darker than the others. They could be like the jealousy, but, anger, regrets, why we do things, our responses that aren't the most healthy, our own toxicities, looking face to face with our own inner demons. But you know what? I think we should embrace shadow as well, because if it wasn't for our shadow side, we just wouldn't be ourselves. Everyone has it. So for you, I kept hearing, I made some mistakes. So we're just going to tap in to see what that's all about. And, it's going to be a reflective time for you in July, by the way. It's for July 2022. So we are going to see a little bit more info than that. I definitely do see that some of your own behaviors or some of your own karma or your decisions, that's kind of what it is, your decision making that you've made. Oh, in that last reading we got so in depth about that too. But some of the decisions that you've made or the way you reacted or responded to things you yourself didn't agree with. So maybe you said something to a person or you reacted to a situation that honestly didn't resonate with you all that well. Like, looking back, you're like, damn, I probably shouldn't have done that. But, everything happens for a reason, so it's okay. The first step is we also need to, forgive ourselves when we do that. Everything does happen for a reason, so a choice is never really, well, not in all cases, but, don't go be murdering people or anything like that. But, lost train of it slipped right up. Maybe that's all I needed to say. But anyways, so the people that you are around, as this is kind of like your karmic, your karmic wheel, I guess I would say, is everything that you have kind of said and done, or the way that you've personally treated people, good or bad, is going to be reflected back to you during this time. Sagittarius had something similar to that as well, which is interesting. So, yeah. Okay. Well, so someone here has been really working on themselves, and I actually really like that. Has been working on themselves, kind of being like an entrepreneur in a way. That feels really good. Definitely a higher vibe energy, really, really, really thinking about yourself and every decision that you make. So I don't know if that ties back into it, but it doesn't feel selfish to me about what this person is doing. They've been working hard, and it's been a step-by-step process, all about yourself. So again, this could be you, this could be someone you're dealing with, but someone has definitely been working on themselves, creating, having them in their mind looking into the future. Now, that could be a good thing or that could be a bad thing. If you're obviously with someone and you're only thinking about yourself in your future, that might hurt the other person that you're with, but I don't feel like your intentions were necessarily bad, if that makes any fucking sense to you. So you've been working hard on yourself and trying to really almost like connect and perfect your outer world. Connect your outer world and improve it, make it better, make it more exciting, more stable. It gave you more options. It opened more doors for you to embark upon different kind of paths and journeys, if that makes any sense. I know I keep saying that, but the vision in my head, I don't know if I'm saying it right. But, whoever this person is, they are doing a great job. They had a vision in their mind, and they really, really, really were working towards that to improve their environment. There. Okay. So, and it's been an ongoing process too. This isn't like something brand new. I mean, the energy-wise could be brand new. Like, this person that I'm already talking about seems way more energetic, seems very entrepreneur-ish, where I can take on the world. Like deep cleaning everything. I got all these brilliant ideas. I want to compose music. I want to draw. I want to paint. I want to pick up these new hobbies. I can take all these tasks on at once. And that is this person's energy, or at least it will be in July. Very passionate about what they are doing. It's almost giving like this person a very like a flirtatious vibe, a leadership vibe where they're taking control of every area in their life and they're knocking it out, and they're taking on all these things, which eventually could probably become exhausting, but we're not there yet. Okay, so definitely someone has a new idea. Now this could be you. Of course there's always the slip. I already knew this was coming. Everything looks good for you, but there is a situation in your life that is, it's toxic. So it's putting a little bit of speed bumps, in what you're trying to do. And that's really annoying. It is, and I'm so sorry. Because you have this new idea, because I do feel like this energy is you. I really do. That's being like this leader, taking control over your life, doing all these amazing things and being so passionate about it, being creative with these ideas that you have in your head, wanting to do things, wanting to accomplish things, also giving off this very sexual vibe as well. So keep that noted. So, it's either, all these things, a new idea, you're taking it and you're running with it. So there is definitely something brand spanking new, whether it's a situation or a person. Be careful, though, if it is a person. I want to tap into that right away, especially if you are already kind of talking to somebody, or you're in just a sticky situation with another person. It does look like there's someone new coming in who has all the right stuff right now. They are exciting. They are brand new. They are sexy. They're also passionate. They're vibing right at the level you are, and it's very enticing, and it draws you in. And then you're kind of at this crossroad, like, okay, well, let me look at my current situation and kind of list out the pros and cons, because it almost looks like the current situation you're dealing with has more cons than it does pros. Like, it looks like if you are dealing with someone, and you have been for a while, it's like they're trying to bring your energy down. I feel like they are very opposed from you right now. Like, they got their own shit going on, and you really haven't been dealing with it, I guess, as much. It's more drama, and it's more heavy. That's the word. It's more heavy for you that you want to take on right now, and it is. It's like with this other person, you're taking on a lot when it comes to them, and now you're at this crossroad. Okay, like, do I continue? Is this something, is this person something that's toxic for me right now? Because it's just a lot. Or do I want to stay here, and do I want to work through things? And do I want to be that person that stays by your side and works with you through these things? But it doesn't seem like your first rodeo when it comes to working through things with this person, so that's why you have a little bit more give, and you're almost like trying to find a way out, for some of you. And then it does look like it's almost like this new thing, this new person comes in, very enticing, and now you kind of have like that plan B, and I know that sounds really bad, but I mean, we're human, it happens. So just be careful, because since you are on your high horse, you are prone to like slipping up more. So if you are interested kind of in like this new person and you already have an existing person, be careful, because you're gonna kind of be found out. People are gonna notice. If text messages, Snapchat is like a huge thing, because this person wants to get your attention. They're blowing up your phone. You see them out somewhere, and you guys are getting a little bit too close, and people are noticing it. It gets back to the person you're with, and then that becomes a shit show. Keep that in mind if that is your situation. Now, that's not like that for all of you, but to generalize that, I just had to dive into that real quick because, but to generalize all of that, it does look like something new is coming in. Now, this is just a new situation. That's what we're going to call it. A new situation, presenting itself in front of you, and it's like, hey, Aquarius, you wanna hang out with me? You wanna take me on? Right? This could be anything. This could be a creative endeavor, a hobby that turns into something bigger. This could be a job, of course. It could be a new friend group or just a new friend in general. You know all the situations, but this is a new situation that comes in, and you definitely want to take it. You're like, yeah, let's go. Let's run with it. But then again, there's something else in your life right now, whatever that may be. There's something else in your life right now that is toxic. So it's either your living situation, it's your current job, takes up too much of your time, it's a friend group, it's, a relationship, of course, a person you're connecting with. It could be any person in general, but that is another situation. So you got two situations, the brand new one and the one that's already existing. The one that's already existing is extremely toxic during this time. It's weighing you down more than accelerating you. Your energy is trying to accelerate in general right now, and whatever this other energy is trying to pull you back down, and you're feeling it. It's heavy. You feel like you can't get out. You feel very restricted. You don't know what to do. You're asking a lot of questions. But that seems to be the only negative thing in there, which it could be big and it could be small. It could be something to where your living situation is just not ideal right now, and that's what's stalling you from, stalling you from doing anything, or your work could be demanding a lot of your time right now, yada yada yada, but it's toxic for you in the month of July. So but the really good thing is that a lot of people do want your attention right now. You are going to be on some kind of a high horse. I always suggest kind of be careful of that energy, and choose your decisions wisely, because it could really affect others that are looking up to you or really relying on you. So that's kind of the only weird advice that I have to give. But I don't think I need to tap into this anymore. I think that was pretty there, right? So, so whatever this toxic situation is, you really have to sit down. You really got to think about, is this going to improve? Do I want this to improve? Or is it time to release it? Is it time to get it out of my life? And you have the opportunity to make that decision this month, and for it to be finalized and not be brought up again. Okay? Because it does look like it was an ongoing thing. Right now your energy's high. You're in complete control of your life. So it is a really good time to make those important decisions. Like last month, it wasn't. And this new thing that's presenting itself, it's like, hey, that could be really good. The only thing I do see with that, I'm not even gonna lie, is that this new thing comes in and it's so amazing, and it's hot and heavy, especially if it's like a new person or a relationship, but it does have a very high potential to fade out and not be exactly what you wanted it to be. But it's happening for a reason, because it popped up in your life to really bring to your attention this toxic thing that's already existing in your life. So does that make sense? You got something toxic, a new thing that looks so good, and you want it, and you want to go for it, and you're like, ooh, I don't know if I can, because this thing's tying me up. And the universe is like, hey, Aquarius, really look at it, because if that's the way you feel, now is the time to make a decision to keep it or to leave it, and now is a good time for you to make that decision. So do what you want. On a side note, aren't these cards beautiful? I love them. They're like the old vintage style cartoon. Favorite cards. But besides that, so that's what July is looking like for you. I mean, exterior world looks great. Your energy looks great. Other people around you, they look pretty good. I mean, it's hit and miss. Wow, your card just flew right out. Anyways, this is your advice card. Oh my god. I can't. Alright, here it is. Look at that shit. Two different One light, one day. Controlling, drama, conflict of interest. And my little alarm just went off too. So there you go, Aquarius. Whatever this toxic thing is in your life, it's too opposite from you right now. And you have to think, is it going to stay that way? Is there any fixing it? Because usually the devil's kind of hard to fix. He's pretty set in his ways. He's been like that for a while. Or do you see that little glimmer of hope that it could be, not the devil, it's a fallen angel or something, right? Can it be saved? I don't know. That's for you to decide, right? I can't make that decision for you. Everyone has their own decisions and their own choices. But, even look at this card and how, I think this is more you right now, giving off, that sun energy, looking forward to the future, building mountains, and this person is in their moon phase. They're in their shadow self, right? Or whatever that situation is. It seems so dark. Someone's really engulfed in emotion, especially too. So, I was kind of feeling more of a love vibe from this, but only you know your own situation. So that is your reading, Aquarius, for July 2022. I will see you probably mid-month, so I'll see you guys soon.